fall, you're invited to join me on one of the best and most scenic cruises Holland America has to offer. It's the Bucket List Fall Colors Cruise from Boston to Montreal. I'm Dan Davis, and I'll be your host on the cruise, my second Fall Colors Cruise and my 8th time hosting aboard a Holland America ship. Welcome. We're going to take a short break, and when we continue, it's another city, another port of call, and we'll be showing you the best parts of the Cape Breton area of Nova Scotia, so don't go away. You'll want to arrive at least a day early in our departure city of Boston, where you can have a tea party, go deep-sea feeding at one of the legendary restaurants like Legal Seafood, or take a walking foodie food tour before boarding our ship, the Zaandam, and setting sail for the overnight trip to Bar Harbor, Maine. This is where we'll board the popular Lulu Lobster boat to learn all about this seafood favorite and the work it takes to go from the seabed to this New England treat, the classic New England lobster roll. By the way, lobster used to be such a cheap food, it was often fed to more state prison inmates than fine diners. I can tell you that arthropod doesn't boil anymore. Our next port of call will be historic Halifax, where a modern city is forever linked to history, the Titanic disaster, and the many nameless tombstones that still stand there. From here, you can head to Peggy's Cove and get a true feel for Nova Scotia's rugged coastline along the North Atlantic. Next day will be spent soaking up the colors of Cape Breton, visiting small fishing harbors, and maybe checking out the surprising Alexander Graham Bell Museum. It will be a full and glorious day, and the perfect way to build up a powerful hunger for a fine evening of fine dining on board our ship. Still in the Canadian Maritime provinces, we'll arrive the next morning in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, where your camera will get a full workout of not just the fall colors, but of the many beautiful country churches, or maybe this historic Bottle House Museum site, or a true favorite, the farm that set the stage for the literary classic Anne of Green Gables. What a day indeed. Back on the ship, any of the lounges are perfect places to talk about your day with your fellow passengers as we enter the legendary St. Lawrence Seaway with a stop in Baie-Comeau. Then it's on to Quebec City, where we'll get the full flavor of the city's French roots and enjoy the day in a unique place that's foreign, but very, very friendly and familiar.
Mais l'eau était si frette que j'ai pogné des frissons, glinglon. Mais l'eau était si frette que j'ai pogné des frissons, glinglon. J'étais à la maison pour dévider mon flacon, zéga, 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 il va mouiller. Oh, les glinglon, les glinglon, la gang a pas mal l'eau, chapatac et gagaton, glinglon.
Our final day on the Zaandam will be spent cruising up the super scenic St. Lawrence Seaway. We'll have time to celebrate a great cruise and toast to all our new friendships. Then, as the sun rises again, we'll awake to the international city of Montreal, and sadly, this is where our cruise comes to an end. Until next time.